Okay, I did a video earlier on saying how much I enjoy sitting up in my bed in the day. I spend most of my time in the day having breakfast, yeah, sitting up in bed, and a snack then and dinner. And on a day like this now, such a beautiful sunny day. And I explained how the sun comes in through the window of my bedroom, warming me up and warming me up in bed. And I'm sitting up in bed with my clothes on and the continental quilt over me, and it's so warm. I was explaining how I keep the heating off all day. I don't need the heating on. And everybody watching the last video I did must be wondering, am I not bored of enjoying this view? Well, no, I cannot get bored enjoying this. I love it. I'm looking now at Danabank Farm, okay? And I spent a lot of time when I was young up in Danabank Farm playing with Neville Morris, who lived there, the same age as me. He was in class with me in school. And years later, I spent, after Neville moved, I was still spending a lot of time going for walks up Danabank Farm. And further over, you've got the road then going up to Canidra. And if you look at Danabank Farm, I don't know if the thing is, I don't think the mobile will pick up the view that I can see, because looking at Danabank Farm, up to the top right, you can see a big house there. And I used to spend a lot of time walking past that house, and that was for sale last year. It was for sale for about 150,000, and they showed the inside of it, everything. And of course, over here, then you've got that big white farm. That was for sale about 3 years ago, and that was £1 million with the land and horses, everything with it. And that farm's got about, well, it's a massive, it's like a mansion. It's more than a farm, it's like a mansion. It's got about 7, 8 bedrooms to it. It's absolutely massive. So I see all these in my view, okay, and that big house now, you go up to the left of that big house further up the Dunbank Farm, you can see the quarry, there's Canidra Quarry. Now yesterday and the day before, I could actually see a JCB or some kind of machine working there. I couldn't see the machine. Well, I could see the sun was shining on it. I could see it was yellow. You could see it was yellow because the sun was shining on it. You could see moving about, and it had lights, red lights flashing on it. It was a JCB or some kind of digger or something working on the quarry. I spent a lot of time going up that quarry. So you see, I never get bored of this view. I spend hours and hours just sitting here enjoying the view. And in the morning, of course, when it's dark, you can see all the lights there. You can see the lights in Danabank Farm and that house up there further up. There's a lot of lights coming from there. And I think they got a spotlight on in the morning or something. And the white farm up the top, and you see all the lights in the morning because you can't see the buildings in the morning because it's so dark, but you can see all the lights on. And of course, as it gets hot then and the sun shines on it, the view gets better all the time. I never get fed up or bored of watching this view. I'm watching it. I sit here spending ages looking at it. And of course, you see, don't forget, you see loads of birds flying past and aeroplanes. I see planes going past. And this morning, about when it started getting light, this morning, about 8:30, there was about 30 big birds flying over, and I think they were swans. They were really big white birds. They weren't seagulls. They were bigger than seagulls. You see the birds flying over, and the planes, and it's such a beautiful view. I can never get bored of it. And I'm back now. I've come from my walk, been back from my walk now, and I'm sitting here again enjoying the view before I go and make dinner. Although I'm not making dinner now, I'll be preparing dinner. And when I get dinner, then I sit here again having dinner, and the bedroom is still the heat in the bedroom. As soon as the sun comes in the morning, it lasts all day, and my bed is boiling. And then I fall asleep 9 times out of 10 after having dinner now. And finally, around 5 o'clock, or up past 5, I get out of my bedroom, do the bed up, put the nets down, and by then it's getting dark. I close the curtains and I go and play my game on my PlayStation 4. Okay.